Good morning. I'm Pat McGuire, the president here at Trinity, and it gives me so much pleasure to welcome Mayor Muriel Bowser, who just won a great election. How about a cheer for Mayor Bowser? And I want to welcome Superintendent Grant. Christina Grant is here, and many of our colleagues from the Office of the State Superintendent. I see Deputy Mayor Paul Kine is with us. Most of all, I want to welcome the students from the Advanced Technical Center, who are our students here at Trinity. We are so honored to be hosting the Advanced Technical Center. You know, this is Trinity's 125th anniversary year, and we're celebrating 125 years as the nation's oldest Catholic college for women, now also offering co-educational programs like our dual enrollment. We have Early College Academy with Coolidge High. We have many dual enrollment programs, and now this wonderful Advanced Technical Center. I want to take a moment to thank Dean Sita Ramamurthy, who is Trinity's brains behind the work, the Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. And I also want to thank Andrea Zimmerman of the ATC program. Thank you, Andrea. You do heroic work. So Mayor Bowser, we are so pleased to have you here today. And to introduce you, I am very proud to introduce Krista Cummings, who is a 10th grader at Paul Public Charter School, and she loves math and English, and I think she's on her way to a great career. Krista, come on up.
Okay. Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Krista Cummings. I'm in the 10th grade, and I attend Paul Public Charter School. What initially sparked my interest in cybersecurity was taking a wonderful class, an Amazon Web Services class with my teacher, Mr. Michael Babb. He really got me interested in it. So when my principal came to me and said, hey, Krista, there's an opportunity to take a dual credit class at Trinity, I hopped right on that and decided to take my passion to the next level. My professor, Crystal Smith, she gives us fun games, fun quizzes, and she uses the strategy of repetition to really get her students engaged with what she's teaching us. Clearly, it's worked because I have not failed a single test yet. And I'm very honored and excited to now introduce Mayor Muriel Bowser.
Give Krista a big round of applause. She told me she was nervous. I am delighted to be here with you, President McGuire, with all the faculty and staff here at Trinity. I'm a proud honorary alum of Trinity, and I am also, as you know, an alumnus of a women's college, where I, strongly believe women's leadership is born and nurtured, and we're going to see all of the fruits of your labor in our future leaders. I also want to acknowledge my team, Deputy Mayor Kine, Superintendent Grant, and our public education team and in its total, because our students, we know, deserve all of our innovative thinking. They always have, they always will, but especially following the days of the pandemic where our students were separated from our great schools and their teachers. So part of our strategy to make sure that they are getting the fullness of what is offered here in the District of Columbia is a focus on career and technical education that we celebrate today. You just heard one of our 10th graders talking about, I'm not even sure I understood everything she was talking about or learning in her 10th grade class or learning here at Trinity, but that's okay. Because we know part of the jobs of the future, which is what our technical training will focus on, is training our kids for really good paying jobs that exist right here in the District of Columbia. At the beginning of the school year, Superintendent's Grants and OSSI launched the first of its kind Advanced Technical Center here at Trinity. So students from across the district will take courses that prepare them, as I said, for high wage and high skilled and in-demand jobs in cybersecurity and the health sciences. President Pat told me as I was coming up that she's already started this conversation with Chief Donnelly in DC Fire and EMS around paramedic training. And we know when we train paramedics, when we train nurses, when we train all of our allied health professionals, our hospitals, our clinics, our providers for behavioral health in the district are all very happy because what they are lacking right now are committed people to do the work. This model will bring students from all over D.C., including D.C. public schools and D.C. public charter schools, to this centralized location. The ATC currently serves 96 students from 8 high schools and students from all 8 wards of Washington, D.C., with 40% of the students coming from Ward 7 and Ward 8. So this is just the beginning. I want to thank Trinity for stepping up to the plate and helping to make this ATC a reality. So in order to reach the full potential, we will need a permanent home for ATC. In next school year, the ATC will be moving to a nearby location at the Penn Center, which is also located in Ward 5, close to McKinley Tech High School. So this new site will feature a state-of-the-art health and technology lab, enabling us to serve more kids in the coming years. So we know that investing in high-quality programming is critical to the success of our students, but also to attracting more families to our public school system. So going into the pandemic, the number of students enrolled in public schools in Washington, D.C. had been increasing for 11 consecutive years. And in our recovery efforts, we're focused not only on getting back to where we were, but also on centering our public education system at the heart of our city's growth and future. So today, I have some exciting news to share regarding the district's preliminary unaudited enrollment numbers. Preliminary unaudited enrollment numbers. So we stress, so the superintendent would like me to stress, that the numbers aren't yet final, but preliminary. And our early look at this data is very encouraging for our public school system. It's very good. I am proud to announce that this year we have more than 96,000 students currently counted in DCPS in our public charter schools. This number represents the most students in our public school system since OTC began tracking in 2007. So we are particularly proud that families are choosing to send their kids to our public schools. We are especially proud for DCPS to post this number. Once again, above 50,000 students. So please join me in giving a round of applause to all of our public education team members who have worked really hard to talk to families, to educate all of our families about what's happening in our buildings, all of the great adults who are there in the challenging programs that they're delivering to our kids each and every day. So as we look ahead to my third term, I want to remind all residents that we want to hear your big ideas about the challenges ahead, especially in public education. Residents and community members can send your ideas to together.dc.gov. And the Deputy Mayor Kine and Superintendent Grant, they have big ideas too, and they want to make sure that your big ideas are among them. So with that, I want to turn to the superintendent to talk a little bit more about OSSI's programs.
Thank you, Mayor Bowser, and thank you, President McGuire, for partnering to make this incredible opportunity possible for our students. And I do just want to ground everyone in the space of looking into the eyes of our students. These are our high school students from high schools all across the district that on their own enrolled, signed up. And again, President McGuire, when we came to you and we said the ATC needs a home, you said welcome. And Trinity, your dean, your entire team, it is not a lot to ask a college to welcome in 9th, 10th, 11th graders, but you have made this home for the students. And I've shared with the students before that I started my journey in a dual enrollment program on a college campus that I then attended. And that's what's true for our students. So President McGuire and Mayor Bowser, thank you again for believing in being the deputy mayor when we said this could be possible. Thanks. Before I talk a bit more about the Advanced Technical Center, I do want to echo the mayor's sentiments around enrollment. These numbers are preliminary, but they are heartening, and they really do reinforce what we know. The place for our children, the best place for our children, are in schools with excellent educators that provide not only amazing learning spaces like this, but opportunities for them to learn, grow, and thrive. And if you talk to a student, they are like, we will keep the schools open. Let us in school. We want to be here. And so we're excited about going through our auditing process. The reason we stress the importance of it is our auditing is done by a third-party organization, and we will release a full enrollment audit in early of 2023. But we are so proud of these numbers, and we look forward to continuing to grow our public education system and the presence and the impact we have on the lives of the children in the District of Columbia. Now I get to tell you more about the Advanced Technical Center, which I'm so excited about, particularly as I was a high school principal. It's a part of our envision to reimagine high schools and the way that they show up for children in Washington, D.C. We've had tremendous, incredible support from Mayor Bowser from day one to, yes, ma'am, now we have to be at the Trinity Center. Now we need resources to build out the Penn Center. But we promise you our students are a reflection of every single investment we're making. These efforts start today and they will continue. And the through line is simple. We want our children to be engaged in rigorous academic learning and opportunities, but we also want them prepared for real careers that are high skill, high wage, and we want them prepared for those careers in Washington, D.C. That's what these investments make possible. And again, we're grateful for Trinity. We know that this is just the beginning. I already have thoughts, and I've heard that President McGuire has thoughts on how we can grow out the offerings for our students. But if you have time, talk to the students. Hear them be very clear about the classes they're taking in cybersecurity now and how they intend to stay enrolled in that path through college and beyond. Talk to our students who are sitting in nursing courses here and the through line to ensuring that nurses are raised in the district, educated in the district, and then serving and changing the lives of our residents. This is done through a lot of the work that we are recognized nationally about around career and technical education. So I'd be remiss if I did not thank the entire post-secondary team, Kylan, Andrea Zimmerman, Rich, you all are the individuals behind the scenes. Andrea, I feel like every one of these students are your students, and you have made sure that every single day they are here, they're on time, they're in class, and as Krista said, they have not failed one single class. And so if our kids can do it in high school, they darn sure can do it on a college campus, and that makes all of us proud. Through these investments, we know that our students will be able to not just receive one of the 40 to 60,000 jobs that are currently open in high tech or nursing, but we know that they will be able to thrive. And that is the true pathway to the middle class. That's why we're all involved in this work. And so thank you again for taking time this morning to meet our students, learn more about this program. We're so thrilled to do it here at Trinity. And again, Mayor Bowser, thank you so much. And now we will have some questions.
Thank you, Superintendent. So I'll take a few press questions, and then I think we have a chat with the students. So we'll go. Sam?
Mayor, how does it break down charter and DCPS?
In the numbers?
Yeah.
So we are about 50-50 split in terms of enrollment, and we do know that 40% of our students are from Ward 7 and 8. We do have some. We have most of our high schools represented. I'd say about 8. 50-50 in terms of how it's broken down.
Thank achievement, the enrollment.
You said
You mean
Oh, the enrollment
96,000.
number. I'm sorry.
The total was
Oh,
96,000.
enrollment. I'm still on the ATC. I'm so sorry. Let me get the number for you. I have it in front of me. DCPS comes in right at they're right at 50,000, and then the public charter school is the remaining. My apologies. Let me get the number, and I'll follow up and give you the hard number.
So we announced DCPS at 50,000 total, 96,000, 46,000 would be public charter schools. I imagine that 50,000 is maybe rounded, and we have some over that. Any other questions? Press questions, press questions, press questions. Okay, thank you, everybody.